Hello.
Hello there.
Punchline to a joke that we never told.
Ha! That is quite humorous.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Canned
Forgot
laughter
to
to
turn
make us appear
my LEDs
funny.
on. I'm doing great.
Hello,
Everything's fine.
Everything's great. We're all fine here. Situation normal. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good,
Who
probably.
is this? What is your operating number?
Depends who's asking.
Or in conversation anyway.
Oh no!
Hello, everyone,
They're back.
and welcome to another episode of this strange dice thing that we occasionally do. I don't know what's going on right now, but what I do know is that we're going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons and being a little bit gay along the way.
A little?
Sexuality. On
I
my good
didn't
Christian
agree to
Minecraft
this.
server?
You're Jewish.
Always.
I said that pointing at my Star of David.
Just start with the thing we sometimes start with. Cole?
Hey, introductions! Oh, hi! I'm Cole, Nonstop Cole Pop on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm my pronouncer she, they, and I'm heckin' gay.
Hi, I'm Shia, Butterfly Astrophysics on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and the D&D Beyond forums. I'm mostly here. I'm recovering from an illness, so I may be a little low energy tonight.
Hi, I am Ben, Basic Human Kindness on TikTok, and tomorrow I'm going to be featured on VJ Harris's podcast. Let's chat about it, where we were talking about Judaism and Jewishness and D&D.
Hi, I'm Ian. Wow, it's Ian on all the internet places. And also, wow, it's Potato on one of the internet places. You guess which internet places? I'll never tell.
And I'm Daenerys Stormborn of the House Targaryen, Lady Regnant of the Seven Kingdoms, Queen of the Andals, the Warrior and the First Men, first of her name, Protector of the Realm, Khaleesi the Great Grassy, the Unburned, Queen of Marine, Breaker of Chains, and the Mother of Dragons.
You missed Mad
I'm
Queen.
just gonna
Gazoon
go
tight.
with Mom.
That's not a part of her official titles.
Oh, yes, it is, and you know it.
Also, she's not done that yet.
Valid.
In
Valid.
the real story, not in the fan fiction
yes.
that Dave and Dan
Yeah.
made. Although
David
that's
and
insulting to
Daniel.
the fan fiction that I've read. Dave and Dan. Unacceptable. The thing. The next thing. Do we have a recap?
We do have a recap, I think.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, I will be playing the recap now.
Woo.
I feel like to be as accurate as possible, I have to set it on fire.
I'm recording.
If I know it's easy, it's the living You know, I burnt it for the effect. Oh shit. Oh no. It's all good. No worries. No, didn't see anything. This is going exactly as planned. Wow, the choreography here, incredible. 10 out of 10. There's a fucking s'more!
What? Yeah, what? Okay. That.
These are like a fucking Sundance level short film insanity.
Okay.
You fought a god, by the way.
Yeah, and we have a sentient weapon now. Well, Rhapsody does.
Ian. Yeah, Rhapsody has a sentient weapon that may or may not be egging her on to kill John Lennon, but that's beside the
Promise.
point.
Very nice. Other than the whole kill John Lennon thing.
Whoever John Lennon
Are
is.
you getting DMs, Ian? Are you getting
What?
DMs from the weapon?
Weapon slid into her DMs?
received DMs from the weapon.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
weapon
I don't like
the weapon
knowing
is
that
sorting
that's
into
just
your DMs.
happening.
Oh my god. I do like the idea of a sentient weapon just messaging you up. And
Oh my god. Where you at?
Anyway.
Shall we return to this wonderful, strange, horrible world?
Yeah.
Sure, I suppose.
So where we last left off, you all entered the elevator, which this time is not powered by a hamster. It is powered by, you know, like when you rub two pieces of plastic with different kinds of fabric and they like have different charges and they spin?
Static electricity.
Yes, someone managed to figure out how to use that to create endless energy.
Electricity?
Yeah,
A perpetual motion.
It's magic.
a perpetual
Somebody-
motion machine. Someone made a perpetual motion machine out of those two bits of plastic that are opposite charged.
This is the world with magic. I'm not allowed to care about the laws of thermodynamics, but I'm upset.
The laws of physics are really just suggestions.
I never went to law school.
Beautiful.
That is the canonical reason that Bugs Bunny can break the laws of physics, by the way.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're kidding.
Incredible.
That's amazing.
I tried just to turn my back on you dramatically, but my chair ended up doing the full 360.
So
It
other
happens,
than
the dangers of the swivel.
So other than the perpetual motion machine here, breaking the laws of physics, what else is in the elevator?
There's like there's a vaping gnome. This time it's a different vaping gnome. Just sitting in the corner.
Wait, which one is the vaping?
The vaping gnome was the one you saw before. This is just a vaping gnome. This is a pretender.
A pretender.
This vaping gnome is doing it because they saw the other vaping gnome doing it and thought it looked
Yeah.
cool, so they're just like hopping on the bandwagon.
What flavor is that?
It's and disappears in a puff of vape.
Damn it.
Poser.
Can we all do that?
Disappear in a puff of smoke? Yes.
Is that a
don't
property
you-
of the vape?
Only one way to find out.
Carolyn vapes.
Oh lord, we're gonna have to keep rolling you Constitution
I think
saving throws.
I'm into it. I think we determined last time.
Oh god, we did, yeah.
Carolyn
Oh, so
vapes.
the,
Does she teleport somewhere?
She does not teleport somewhere.
Well,
Are you
now
sure?
we know.
She teleports to the land of Douchey.
Oh my god.
You just gotta believe a little harder.
I'll get
Rhapsody
it.
vapes and tries to disappear.
No, this wasn't a vape thing.
Roll a vape
Y'all
check.
are just fucking roll a. You know what? Yeah, roll me a D100 vape check. On a 100, you teleport to any location you desire.
All right, bet.
Oh my god.
Ah, 98.
Oh my god! That was so close!
I'm giving Rhapsody D4 inspiration.
That's not gonna push this there. It's not gonna push this there.
I think that would be Rhapsody leaving the campaign. Rhapsody would just like teleport and we wouldn't know where.
Yeah, Rhapsody would just go home.
Oh my god.
So the elevator reaches the top floor. And as the doors open and a cloud of vape smoke tumbles out, creating a pretty cool aesthetic mood. We come to the main throne room of the Magisters. It's very plain. There's just 4 big thrones, each decked out in different decorations. There's a bottle of water next to each chair, with like a fancy stopper in it, and goblets on each of the armrests.
Is it like fantasy Fiji water?
It's fantasy Fiji water, yeah.
I make my way over, just watching out for traps along the way.
Okay. Roll me perception. Or use your... Actually, what's your passive?
My passive perception is 25.
25. You do not see any traps.
Okay.
Don't like the way the DM said that.
All right. Do I make it to the first throne unhindered?
You do.
I take a crap on that throne.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that fully works. Now this is the second piece of shit to sit on that throne.
Are you worried that this act of defiance loses a hair of meaning, considering that we are just going to explode all of this?
It's a good point. Do I have anything that could take a picture?
You do not, as I believe, unless you have something in your inventory that I don't know about.
No. Can anyone take a picture of this?
Can I roll to see how good of a portrait painter Rhapsody is?
Sure, yeah.
Oh my god.
Roll me a sleight of hand check or performance.
Don't forget you have a D4 inspiration.
Oh my god. Are you gonna put a D4 into a shit painting?
Oh wow, that was a natural one.
Talk about a shit painting.
So Keen,
Yeah.
does it look like shit?
It looks as little like shit as it possibly can.
No, you did a great job.
This is the most boring painting ever painted. Like, this is Anish Kapoor levels of boring, dull, meaningless art. I want to make this clear in no uncertain terms for everyone watching. Fuck Anish Kapoor.
Ooh. Ooh. Anish Kapoor is a bad artist.
He's a piece of shit. Fuck him and fuck his bean. But I'm not bitter.
What do y'all think?
It's beautiful. If you're quite done with arts and crafts, I believe we came here for a purpose.
Oh, yes. What was that purpose again?
I did what
Awesome.
I needed to do.
A little
Blow this
destabilization.
place
We're
up?
destroying the clones.
We're destroying the link between the White Fist and its arcane source, which we hope will have the byproduct of destroying the clones as well. Unless I'm misremembering, Keen.
No, yeah, I believe that was the case, and also the magical center beneath the
Yes.
city.
Yes, the arcane locus.
Um,
So we were told that there would be some kind of shoot down or
just
big
roll me
glowing
an
red.
investigation check, please.
That is an 11.
An 11. Okay. You look around this room. It's a very sparse room. Not very much decoration. What there is a bookshelf. That is almost completely empty. Except it has one book on it. Would you like to take a closer look at this book?
I would love to take a close look at this book.
The name on the spine is How to Install a Secret Door.
This feels a fair bit obvious. As the rune keeper, what's magical?
There's nothing magical about it. It's just a book on a bookshelf, as far as you can see.
Hey, Horacio,
Yes, dear?
can you reach that book? My arm's a bit sore from the fight with Tiamat.
When I'm reaching the book, you're not about to stab me in the back, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it, darling.
I'm mosey on over, all important, like puffing out my chest like I'm the bee's knees. And do I notice anything weird about the bookshelf before I remove the book?
There's only one book on it, but there doesn't seem to be any dust anywhere.
Hmm. I look at the book. I investigate the book before I pull it.
Sure, yeah. Um, it is How to Install a Secret Door, Volume 1. Written
Writing it was
by
volume 2.
Mr. B. Wayne.
I pull it.
Sorry?
I pull the book.
Okay, you're able to take the book off of the bookshelf.
And are there any secret knobs, switches, levers, turning torches?
There's a door right next to the bookshelf.
Lord, that
So-
was not there a moment ago.
It was, but it looked a bit like the wall, and an 11 didn't cut it.
That
My
wasn't there a
passive
moment
would've
ago.
My passive would have gotten it.
It would have, yeah, and it did. But you didn't roll.
That's why it's passive. I open the door.
You opened the door.
I don't even check for traps. I just open it.
Cool, yeah.
I'm feeling impulsive.
Door creaks open to reveal the steepest steps you've ever seen.
Oh, I don't
You're
know. I've seen
effectively
some
gonna
pretty
have
steep steps.
to. I doubt it. Not as steep as these. you're effectively going to have to climb down these stairs. They circle down and down for what looks like miles in absolute darkness. And it is the only one way down.
All right, I throw or I pull out one of my daggers that I had recovered from throwing them at the thing, and I cast light on it, and I just drop it.
Okay, you watch the dagger go all the way around, bouncing off of these steep steps, down and down and down and down and down, until it goes so far that the light becomes a little more than just a prick.
A little more than just a prick. Story of my life.
Mood.
Everyone's feeling well rested.
Mhm.
I don't suppose any of you have magic that would just solve this for us. Right. Onward and downward.
I'll go first.
After you.
Okay. So I got Honolathiel first, who's following them.
Baba.
Okay, and then
Oh, I'll go next.
Rhapsody at the back. Okay.
Do we all have dark vision?
Do I
Huh?
have dark vision? I
I'm a
don't think
human.
I
I don't.
do.
Azamar,
Do Asimars have dark
human.
vision? I don't think
I don't think so.
they do.
Okay.
A couple of us see real good.
I beg your
What was
pardon?
that?
What?
What was that? You?
And then a couple of us see real good.
Yeah, but two of us do not.
People at
I
the
don't
front and the
have
back.
any light
Oh, no,
producing
wait, hold on.
magic.
I do. I have light. Cantrip.
Oh.
Also have a light cantrip as well.
Oh, we should Rhapsody, how do you feel about being a walking beacon?
Yeah, I'd love to glow.
I cast light on Rhapsody's shield.
Nice, nice. So the shield does only create a dim light. You're able to, see the path before you, only just.
Mm-hmm.
It is very slow going. Um, because otherwise necks would be broken. And but you do start making your way down into the depths. On the way, you go past a lot of crevices in in the rock around you. Most of them are empty. Sorry, go on.
I've just got detect magic up this whole time.
Cool. As you go further down, the sort of like background radiation magic that you've normally felt around the city gets stronger and stronger to the point where it's pretty much it's like wearing night vision goggles in broad daylight.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much magic all around you.
Irritating.
In some of these crevices, you see treasure. In some of these crevices, you see creatures. In some portals, in some fountains. It's unclear if these are real or traps um, or memories memories saved in rock, or but you all get this intrusive thought in the back of your mind. Honolasiel, this could be so easy. This, like, the work that's being put into this is so unnecessary. There's 1,000 easier ways that this could go. Also, doesn't super need to be done. There's better ways that you could help. You could use this bullshit system. Like, you've killed people and taken their place before. Like, you could just do that here. Why do you have to destroy this massive power source? You could use it to your advantage. Elma, the treasure and gold and resources that you're seeing all around you, this is enough to change anyone's life. To With enough gold, at least in Azularon, the rules just don't apply to you. You could do anything you wanted. You could be safe and free without any worries or responsibilities. You could just exist and live out your days comfortable and happy. And I mean, it's not like they would miss it. These are the richest people on the planet. Like, it's always, there's always more gold for them, but even a small portion of what they have would change your life. Carolyn, this is a powerful focus of cosmic magical energy. If you're able to harness this, this could grant you everything you ever wanted, everything Ferris has ever wanted. You could just, like, this is all that you've needed this whole time, is this power source here. This is greater than anything you've ever seen. This is beyond the arcane lock. In this area, ninth level spells are not broken off because they can't. Because they're just, this part of the world's magic is just too powerful. And Rhapsody, this just brings back memories of time arguably poorly spent. But, I mean, was it? You were good at what you did. And, I mean, the friends you've made since, One-Eye Greg and Steven with the parrot, like, they're amazing, but they're not Atom. You've This has been your life, this world, this country. Are you sure that you're ready to burn your home to the ground? An image comes to mind of you and Atten forming your partnership as contractors uh, on the payroll of the Magisters, in your best suit and tie, taking whatever comes across the table, doing what you do better than anyone else can do it. And that was a good life. What's stopping you from having that?
Can we see the bottom?
You are getting closer to the magical focus. You can just about see the ground now. You can see the pinprick of Honolasiel's dagger has grown and is covering the small patch of ground that is at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah, it's take about another 5-10 minutes to get there.
And it's
Any
straight
words?
down?
Straight down, yeah.
I let go.
I try to
And I
catch her as she falls.
Okay. Make a contested grapple check, both of you, please.
Wait, so is this spiral staircase, there's a hole in the center, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So Thelma is trying to jump into the center of the hole.
Mhm.
Okay.
10.
7.
Elma, you let go, and just as you're about to fall, plunge into this inky blackness, Honolasiel grabs you by the scruff of the neck.
And her hands pass through me as I invoke my ghost step tattoo. I am immune to being grappled.
Oh my god!
Wait, so I do have a question about falling, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're like a good, how far up are we?
It's like 5 minutes of slow movement. So, like, I'm gonna call that. Oh man, what would I call that? 60 feet? Yeah, I'm gonna call that 60 feet.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was more like 300 feet. But
Yeah, that actually
from
that
how
does
you
make more
described
sense.
it,
That does make more
um,
sense. Yeah.
and at the last second, I am going to cast Bigby's hand and get a giant handful of writhing tentacles and slash it into the wall and slow my fall.
Okay. I am gonna say that there's gonna be like 5d6 of whiplash damage.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Did you just
Um. So you're gonna take 24 points of let's call it bludgeoning.
Is this within the same round as I invoked Ghost Step Tattoo?
It is not. Way past 6 seconds it.
Oh, you fall pretty fast. Okay, whatever.
60 feet around, I think.
What's
500.
fantasy
Or
terminal
500 feet around?
velocity?
500 feet around
Oh.
ish. And it should be exponential, but who actually cares about physics and TTRPGs?
Fair.
She says after running a final encounter in one of her games that very heavily depended on orbital mechanics.
I mean, y'all could have made a peasant cannon at any point in this game. Fuck the physics.
Oh my god.
Okay, you have made it somewhat safe down to the floor. And your background magical senses are tingling like never before.
I think that
Oh.
probably even though I'm not invoking the magic seeing eyes, I can still see the magic.
You can definitely still see the magic. It's like how you can like smell the heat in human countries. It's just there at this point.
Can I see it? Can I see the
Yeah, you can see tendrils of the magical focus,
magical
the lotus
focus?
point.
Yeah.
So Okay, so while that's happening, what's happening with us? Is there anything in specific, or is there what do we see from our perspective?
You see Telma disappear into the void, just straight down. Um, you can just about see her at the bottom with Bigby's hand creating this purple light. But but when that dissipates, she's gone. You cannot see her.
I'll go and check out what's going on, and I'll hop in the hole.
Fucking hell, okay.
Oh wait, I will prepare to cast levitate until I see the ground coming up.
Okie doke. Yeah, that works. You were able to catch yourself with levitate at the last moment.
Okay,
I continue to climb down slowly.
Thelma. Hello.
If I can see where the magical locus is, where the magic tendrils are emanating from, I want to try to find it.
You can feel this pulsating in the aether coming from your right as you follow a cavern down that way. Vroom, 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 vroom. You start to see these tendrils of bright magenta wafting past you. And as you walk down this path, you see a great block. Well, block doesn't do it justice. This is massive. This is the size of an island of pure granite. And in the granite, there's etchings of ancient runes that you can't understand in languages that your magic can't translate. And everywhere that these etchings are, there's this purple light. This magenta light, the source of the magics of the world, are emanating from this from this locus.
You said that there was writing. Is it arcane runes or is it language?
You cannot tell. You can try and roll an investigation or a history check if you'd like, but at a cursory glance, you can't tell.
Hey, Keen,
Mm-hmm.
I can read all writing. That's one of my warlock pacts.
Um. So a pact from your warlock patron.
Yes. Sorry, I was calling things the wrong thing earlier. Eyes of the Rune Keeper is I can read all writing. Eldritch Sight is what I was doing earlier to see magic. And I have both.
Nerd.
I want to see things and know what they mean.
So, Haya, as a DM,
Yeah.
I want to speak to you as also a DM here.
Yeah.
Eyes of the Runekeeper's wording is just read all writing.
Yeah.
However, the way I'm interpreting this is a bit like the TARDIS translation circuit,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
where there's certain things that it can't translate or that it takes a while to translate. Like it can't translate
Absolutely.
Old Gallifreyan straight away because it's
Right.
just not familiar with it, and it can't translate the markings of the beast in the Impossible Planet
Yeah.
episode because that's
Yeah.
writing from before its time.
Right.
So to me, Eyes of the Runekeeper is like that, where it can read any writing from the time of your warlock patron's existence.
Understood.
So
Understood.
writing from before that time would not be translatable. Does that seem fair to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You cannot read this writing.
I'm gonna turn on my Eldritch Sight. My eyes are gonna glow with this cold blue and just let it overwhelm me.
Your eyes are not going to glow, they are going to burn. This is the center point of all magic in the world that you're looking at here. This is the cosmos in physical form. This is the most out of body experience you can possibly have without taking drugs. Your senses are so overwhelmed that you go past feeling nothing. You feel every ounce of magic being used across the planet at every moment and where it's being used and for what purpose and who's using it and what and why they're using it and how they're using it and if they're using a focus or if they're using material components. You have a deep understanding of the abuse of magic in the modern world. And you feel the chains around this force of nature that doesn't care that it's being abused, that doesn't care that its existence is a tool for others. That's what it was made for. But it's being controlled. It's being limited and weakened, and that causes the cosmic entities or just forces that make up this magic such agony that it's completely overwhelming, but not in a physical or a magical sense. It's just this is too much emotion all at once.
I fall to my knees.
I would like you to drop to 1 hit point, please, and you're going to be blinded for the next 60 seconds.
Thank you.
While Telma's having this experience, anyone else got stuff?
I'm assuming I was like a handful of seconds behind Telma.
Yeah, you're pretty close behind.
Okay. So do I just see like immense light and then Telma fall to her knees?
From behind, you can't quite see what's what Telma's going through. You see like a faint smoke coming from her head. Um, but it's also like you're sort of looking into the sun right now.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's very hazy.
Okay. I'll probably just go up and be like, Telma, hi.
Elma's eyes are crystal clear and this faint bluish tinge, and you can't see bone or viscera, you just see the emptiness of the ocean, and there are tears pouring down her face.
Here's a cookie. I, okay.
It would be so easy to take.
The cookie? Or.
All of it.
Oh, that's.
It spoke to you too, didn't it?
I. That probably it did, yeah. I think so.
We'll wait for the
Carolyn,
others.
Uh huh.
you you can't hear anything, you can't sense anything. That's the strange aspect here. That's the different thing. You can't sense anything. Not even Makoden's presence, which you've always felt for years.
I,
It's being drowned by the majesty of this big old magic rock.
I can feel it, yeah.
What would you do with it?
I don't know. And isn't that kind of scary? I don't know what I would do with it. What? I could do anything if I wanted.
It offers all the power in the world. This is enough power to raise mountains, drain seas, topple empires, and cure the sick. Enough power to fuck off some alternate dimension and never give a shit about these little people ever again for the rest of your life. You could live forever.
I don't know if that's a life I'd like to live.
As
Oh.
you ponder this, Rhapsody and Honolacio, you come down the way to see this locus of endless magic. Uluru, that's what it's like. It's like Uluru.
I don't know that word.
It's rock. You might not, but uh, there's a massive plateau in the middle of the outback, which is sacred to the Aboriginal people. It's I'll send you a picture so that you can have context.
Okay.
But it looks like that, but white and with these pink lines going through it. Also, a very dangerous place because people's shoes melt when they go there. It's Australia, my dudes.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's sort of what you're looking like. That's what you're looking at. And that tree is several hundred meters away from Ayers Rock, and you're smaller than that tree for size comparison.
Mhm.
So what are we seeing? What are we saying?
Do we notice Honolasil and Rhapsody?
Oh, Keen froze in a very
Oh,
funny
no.
face.
Oh no!
Keen.
Tragedy.
Oh no! Buffering.
Print screen.
The best.
We've all taken screenshots
Of this face?
of the space. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh gods, I look high.
Extremely.
So yeah, Honolasil and Rhapsody, are you coming up quietly, or
I am coming up
just
quietly.
Um,
29 quietly.
Holy shit.
quiet as a shadow?
Rhapsody takes a seat at the very bottom of the stairs.
What's on your mind, Rhapsody?
You ever wonder if you made a mistake?
Many times. You feel the presence of your sword in your mind.
What do you do?
Thing is, you reach a certain level of power and anything's reversible. Any mistakes you can undo, go back on, fix.
The people?
People,
People that you've hurt?
some wounds heal faster than others. But in time, all wounds heal. The people you've hurt will not hurt forever. Perhaps you can help them heal.
Maybe.
I mean, if it's power you're looking for to mend old burnt bridges, you're in the finest place in the world to be able to do that. Tell you what, you're going through some stuff right now, so let's put that whole kill John Lennon thing on the back burner. Focus on you for a bit.
It's very sweet of you, very kind.
No worries, said Tiamat, the goddess of evil dragons.
Oh,
You're
Tiamat, what a bro.
the- You're like the second most evil sword I have ever owned.
Second most. Who the fuck do I gotta kill?
That's between me and someone else.
Understood. Hey, I may be the disemboweled tooth of one of the most evil creatures in history, but I'm sworn to you. I'm your sword. I'm in your sheath right now. So I'm with you, boss.
You know, at some point I think there just might not be any going back. And the only way out is Rhapsody stands up. All right. Let's break some shit.
Let's break some shit. Harnalacial. With a 29, you're able to sneak past pretty much everyone. If anyone wants to roll for a nat 20 to see if they can detect Harnalacial,
I got a nat
you didn't
20.
roll. Fucking no. So you are able to sense Harnalacial coming. Something about where you are right now is sort of like hypercharging your senses. Talma, you got the opposite effect. Your senses are kind of very much dulled after being opened by
Blind,
gods.
crying, and experiencing a crisis of character.
Oh, hi, Hanalasia. I wave at Hanalasia. And then there were three.
I go past them.
Okay, heading to the monolith.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hanalasil, you are not attuned to the magical arts. You're not particularly arcane in any particular way. However, you can still feel the power here and the overwhelming importance of where you are. It's like stepping into a graveyard and feeling the weight of death around you, or going to a holy site and recognizing the significance. This is I'm running out of words to use here. I don't want to use overwhelming again. This is synonym for overwhelming. Um,
More than whelmed.
Shut up, Robin.
Backwards underwhelmed.
It's, this immense tower of solid magic is its weight is sort of pressing down on your spirit a bit, Ronalazio.
What can I figure out about this magic? Like, do I think I could harness it?
That fully depends. Um, on whether or not you want to take some spellcaster levels.
I'm gonna open myself up to the magic.
Okay. This magic senses you lowering your barriers, opening your mind and your spirit to it. And Telma, as your eyesight comes back, you're able to see the tendrils of this magic reach out and slowly merge with Honolasio's spirits. Any casting class can actually see this. As more and more tendrils from this monolith enter and combine with and complete Honolasio. Ben, how would you feel about your next level up being a level in sorcerer?
I don't have the charisma for sorcerer.
Fair. What would you prefer?
According to the rules, the only caster class I can multi-class into are cleric or druid, because that's the only one where I'm high enough.
Ooh. I feel like
I feel like Hanalasia will
druid?
go druid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Plus, like the vibes of how you're getting this power seems more druidic than cleric,
Yeah.
because you're not like making any kind of agreement with a deity. This is just a thing. So yeah. Your next level will be in druid, as all you casters see that Hornalasiel's magical potential is unlocked.
Teleport to her side using the talisman.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right?
I don't know.
What did it offer you?
Power.
Power is only useful in what it can give you. Power to do what?
Anything I want.
Oh, that is a frightening thought. Let's rejoin the others.
All right. Just don't stab me in the back. And I start walking towards them.
I'm not going to. I walk back with her.
I'm assuming Rhapsody has joined me in the little hallway. Are we in a
Yes.
hallway?
So there's a little hallway that comes into a massive cave
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
with a big old rock.
Mm-hmm.
Because rocks, and this is true, rock.
Mm.
They sometimes even roll.
If they're spherical enough.
Mm. This is not a sphere. This is like a fat plate.
Mm.
Although a fat plate could roll, like a wheel. A wheel would be a better description.
So I'm assuming Rhapsody's come up and joined me. Looking at Thelma and Honolasiel.
Yeah, I've Rhapsody has come up too.
Oh, hi. So weird magic stuff just happened. I think Honolasiel's completed. I guess that was the metaphor I got.
Just checking. Weird shit's happening for everybody, right?
Oh yes. What did it offer you? Oh, you don't have to share if you
Fix
don't
my
want to.
mistakes.
Quite enticing.
You?
Live how I want. Family and friends safe. Quite a big promise.
Gonna take it?
If I take it, it's just me. I'd rather make sure everyone else can do it. Hopefully, at least. I like to think of myself as not the most selfish person.
I appreciate that.
I. Mhm. But it is quite enticing. And I guess I'll just wait for Thelma and Halasiel to rejoin.
I think we're coming up right about
Okay.
then. Good of you to join us, Rhapsody. You feeling all right?
Been better, been worse.
That's going around. You make eye contact with Telma, and her eyes are still, like, clear and endless.
Oh, we we still doing this?
All the power in the world, and it can't offer me what I really want. So, yes, I'm still doing this.
Um, would everyone please make me a religion check?
Not rolled above an 8 this whole session.
Oof. That is a 10.
8.
That is also a 10.
A 7.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, that was a good roll.
Oh,
You're going in prison. This is a punitive
I'm
justice
gonna.
system now.
Yeah,
Kenny, I sent you a message.
I saw. Yeah, I'm working off that now.
Oh, I don't like that. Out of character.
I don't like. I mean,
Let's
I
see.
love this, but I'm also terrified of at every moment.
yeah.
Okay.
This is Gambler's Prisoner's Dilemma at at its finest.
Um. So you are all sort of unaware of what happens for a little time. Um. But are any of you facing the monolith?
Um, I probably would be at the moment.
Okay. You see it go translucent. The whole thing. There is a figure inside this this stone. You can't see features, just two glowing eyes and a silhouette of a body.
A me-sized body or a slab-sized body?
This body, to put a number on it, is probably about 40 feet tall. Uh, they point at Honolasiel. And Honolasiel, your dagger slips from your belt and enters the stone and disappears as you feel the magic potential that you just had awakened explode. And your rogue levels are all replaced with druid levels. This figure's glowing golden eyes shine a little bit as their hand weaves the magic around them into Honolasiel.
I bow my head to this figure. Just
They nod in a very familiar manner to you specifically. Just the just like the regal nod of I
mm-hmm,
am your better and I have acknowledged you.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Carolyn, you get the distinct feeling now that before you couldn't hear Makoden because whatever was around you was louder. Now you get the distinct feeling that Makoden is in silent reverence.
I'll bow my head as well.
Rhapsody will give a little wave.
You see a little smile appear on the silhouette as she waves back. As they wave back. And the stone returns to opacity. And the god of magic in this realm returns to the ethereal plane.
Are there chains? Are there literal bindings on this slab? Can we see
Roll me an Arcana
how
check,
it is
please.
held in place?
Sure.
I've only rolled poorly, so I'm gonna roll the die that always rolls poorly and see if that fixes things.
No, it's gonna be a nat 1.
It's a nat 2.
Oh no!
That's an 8.
I was trying to trick it.
It's a
2
prison.
for an 8. What you can tell is that this rock is made out of rock.
I agree. Oh, interesting. No, that is interesting. Because that means that...
It is just a part of the ground. It's not being held there by anything in particular. It's like the city was built around this monolith.
Mm-hmm.
There's no chains that you can see to speak of. Does anyone want to make an Arcana or an investigation check? Up to you.
Sure.
I'll make an Arcana. Why not? That's going to be a 9.
Wow, fantastic rolling today, everyone. Good job. I think we've had nothing above an 11.
I rolled a nat 20 to
14.
see Hanalassiel.
Oh my god, we got something above an 11!
Yeah.
You are able to tell Rhapsody this isn't a physical chain that's binding the magic. There is a focus point for it. There is a point that the binding magics are coming from. And as this is the source point of magic in this world, it is coming from here, but it's like from here to the casting point back here. There's, and it's not here specifically that the magic is binding itself. It seems to be that there's some kind of aspect or device or MacGuffin that is the source point of the ritual that is blocking off 9th level spells, and that destroying that will free the magic. So it's sort of like a phylactery of a spell.
What does that mean?
Horcrux.
Okay.
Also, you get the mental image of a high five from the god of magic.
So breaking this alone would not uh do anything.
It would certainly do something. It would not do nothing. And I would very much like to find out with you what it does.
In other words, fuck around and find out.
Exactly. I'm begging you to fuck around and find out. Please
And,
do. Release a god. Do it.
and Toma looks horrible right now, correct?
Well, Tom would never look horrible.
But I mean,
Nice. 1
One hit point.
HP.
at 3rd level, I summon a healing spirit in highest square.
Okay.
I'm going to heal you for 2d6. How many times? 6 times.
Hey.
Damn. It's a good old spell there.
Yeah. Healing spirit's amazing.
Be a shame something happened to it. Knuckle crack.
4. That's a lot of
What form does
sixes.
this spirit take?
Huh?
What
It
form does the
takes-
spirit take?
The form of a starry fox appears and surrounds you, warms you up. That is pretty.
And does a barrel roll.
Heals you for 47 hit points over the
And
course
that's
of
a
a
good
minute.
spell.
Damn.
Yeah, healing spirit is an amazing spell.
Wouldn't it be 10 times because there are 10 rounds in a minute?
No, I can heal a number of times equal 1 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Gotcha.
Redid my feats to. Ooh, my passive insight's still 25.
Nice.
Wait,
Nice.
no, I had to make an adjustment on the thing.
Oh.
I don't know how to break their hold on it.
Well, we can hid.
We
I
could
beg your
what?
pardon.
We could hit it.
If we all hit it at once. Maybe.
Sorry. Weren't we trying to break the White Fist's control of this object, not the object itself? Are we trying to break the object itself?
Oh, I was. Yeah, that wouldn't work, actually. Yeah. Probably not.
Well, there's magic binding the thing. But if there's no thing to bind, there's no magic binding it.
Want to unleash a god?
Listen, I'm just saying, you know,
Can you make heads of it?
who's I mean, do we have other listen. You're all well, 2 of you,
I walk up to
maybe
it.
3 of you now are a lot more magically minded, so maybe if
You
you have
are too! You're
desire-
literally a paladin!
Well, yeah. Oh, look at Rhapsody. Rhapsody can guess a little healing hands. Ooh, would you look at that? Ooh, radiant magic. Do you know what radiant magic is? It's bright lights. It's bright. I shoot bright lights. Okay, I'm not in tune with some deeper spirit. I know how to
You're
get
not.
things. Oh, you know what? You do raise a very good point there.
I resummon the starry fox as my familiar with my wild companion feature using one of my things. I cast guidance on myself, and I set the starry fox around the creature, and I cast a spell magic on the object.
Huh?
I'm
Oh
trying to
god.
dispel the control.
Dispel magic on magic. Let's see how this works.
I'm trying to dispel the control that the magisters have.
Oh, right. Let me just see the wording here. Nothing time, one action. Okay, roll me that,
A dispel magic check.
yes, roll me the dispel magic check, please.
22.
Fails.
Yep. Saw that one coming.
And I want to make clear, there's a precedent for this, because the DC is 10 plus the spell's level on Dispel
Yep.
Magic.
Oh, yeah. No.
You'll
Yeah.
remember Epic Magic
Yeah.
from
Yeah, I
previous
do.
editions?
Yeah, I do.
My
After the
favorite
stream,
thing.
I'm gonna nerd out about the lore that got rid of epic magic leading into 5e. I love it so much. We're gonna
it's
talk
so
I
about
love
that later.
Cassus's Folly. I love Cassus's Folly. It's my favorite piece of writing ever.
It's so good. Anyway,
The canon in this world. Fully, so use that if you want to.
Yeah, 22.
So the spell that they are using to bind this is higher than 12th level.
Fuck.
Epic
Yeah.
magic. I mean, it's binding magic, so yeah.
Rhapsody, have you said anything
Wait a
out
second.
loud?
Do I still have your talisman?
You do still have my talisman. That's an ability check.
It's a D4.
I got
it is
one.
an ability check.
Oh.
Is it a 13th level spell?
Good thought.
You're so close. You're one off. You're
Oh.
one off.
Good thought.
How many times can I use that?
Once on this, once on this, like you get a very strong, powerful kickback from this. This is a highly powerful epic spell being cast by 4 of the most powerful magicians in history, one of whom is being boosted by the devil. Whoops.
And you can use that 4 times, but only once per failed ability check.
Wait a second.
What if we all...
Is that a reaction?
No, it just happens. The talisman just happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm fully gonna call this interaction.
Yeah. DM rolling.
okay.
Rhapsody, have you said anything out loud about the Horcrux yet? Do we know that there's a MacGuffin that we can find that would solve this problem?
No.
Oh, if only there was a magical, MacGuffin to solve this problem.
I know, right? I have a really good idea. We could hit it and just see what happens. Listen, how down are you to hit things? If I were to just go swinging, is that are you good with that? We haven't discussed boundaries yet, you know.
Oh, girl, I'm always down to clown.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean,
I am a sword made out of the fang of a fucking dragon goddess. You think I'm not fucking? I'm fucking.
oh, it's fucking.
Is Rhapsody talking out loud?
Yes.
We're going to have a long and very serious conversation about this when this is all over.
I'm sorry.
Square.
I'm sorry, Square.
into?
Listen, all I'm saying is that if no one else can possibly think of a good option, we could always just try and hit it and see what happens.
Hey, percussive maintenance is a real thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, great points. Great. You are really.
Brains! Who are
Listen,
you
hey,
talking
Wait a
to?
second.
we're
Are you
all
hearing
hearing voices
voices?
down here, right? Oh,
Wait a
oh,
second.
and nobody else did. Nobody else down here heard voices. Is it?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear any voices. Oh, you didn't hear any voices.
No.
There was no the magic in your brain. Didn't we just discuss the magic in our
There
brain?
were magics in my
Yeah.
brain, but it wasn't voices. It wasn't a consciousness.
Yeah,
was-
well, some magics are different than others, right? Like you all are very magically minded, and I am magically minded. But again, as we discussed, it's mostly just bright lights and what a doctor could do. You know,
But hitting shit
there's
really
different
hard. Don't
kinds of
forget hitting
magic.
shit really hard.
And hitting shit really hard. Thank you,
Uh,
keeping me honest.
should we hit it though?
I'm
My vote is yes.
I'm really reluctant to hit
So
it. I
that's
don't.
2 for yes.
This power isn't.
There's an item that will deactivate it.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, really?
When I went through my transformation, I was told there's an item, or felt there's an item that can bring down this field.
I suppose it told you where it was.
The way King's looking at the screen, I have a feeling I'm about to get a message.
No, not yet. Not yet. Just continue.
No, but I'm guessing it's somewhere in here because it couldn't be that far from the source. The power can't be that far from the source.
Well, should we walk around?
City, if we leave you alone, are you going to hit it?
Excuse me, just a minute. Excuse me, just how bad do you want this?
What, me? I mean, full disclosure, I just do what you want to do. I'm a sword. I don't have agency. But my vote is that we hit this thing. Like, I get this really strong feeling that if we hit this thing and it breaks, something really, really cool is gonna happen. And I mean, like, really cool. Like something so cool that it's gonna take some otherworldly being a full week to prepare for the consequences. Like, so fucking cool.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, and I really appreciate you being up forward and upfront with the fact that you've got no agenda here, because that really like sheds light and nuance on any decisions I make while I'm
Like,
talking
my
to you.
only
you know?
desire for you is that you kill John Lennon, but we can get to that later. Literally, like, my one want, and that's it. Rest of the time, I'm on your side.
We're gonna have to talk about that. Like I've got questions.
Me too, honestly.
Base level. What a John Lennon is.
I don't even know. Think he's a communist?
Oh my god.
There's no way I want him dead, by the way. You just stop bickering with the sword. But yeah, if y'all are gonna break this thing, now would be the best time for me.
Are we gonna break it?
I'm not gonna break it. If one of y'all is gonna break it, it's gonna be when Toma's on the other side of the room looking for a MacGuffin.
So, I can stay with Rhapsody. I'll make sure she doesn't break it.
I'm going looking for a MacGuffin.
Let's go, Telma, and I cast guidance on Telma.
Okay, Rhapsody. Okay, breathe in. And breathe out. Don't hit it. Breathe
You're
in.
not interested at all.
Okay, maybe a little. Like, I don't want to. I don't know.
Could we have left those two by themselves?
I'm so curious what will happen. I don't want to.
Maybe nothing happens, right? I mean, all that magic didn't do anything. so it's a little whack when I do.
But like, imagine if like that is the holder of the magic, right? If we just stop, they can't find it. If there's nothing to find, then
I mean, it seems like right.
it would be.
I mean,
We shouldn't
And
do it though, right?
I got a 19 on an investigation check for a MacGuffin.
Okay.
And if that's... Oh no, I'm not wearing my talisman. Never mind.
Sorry?
I was going to say I would use my talisman, but I'm not wearing it. So...
You do have guidance.
Okay.
Did you use guidance?
I used guidance, yeah.
Okay.
You do not find the MacGuffin that's creating this magical binding. You do find what you're looking for here, though. There is a room with the door sort of like exploded off of it. As you enter this room, there are 4 chambers filled with a viscous liquid that gives off a blue bioluminescence. Inside each of these is one of the Magisters. They had fucking clones. One of them is tall, well built, has a cropped shaven beard, and short black hair. Another one is quite short and quite old. One of his eyes is bigger than the other. Another one is very tall and very, very old. And the fourth one is quite young. Almost a child. Like, we're talking like 18, 19 here. They're just in stasis, waiting to be activated.
One of these ran the Barrery.
No. These are not any of the people that you saw in the Barry. Carolyn would recognize one of them, but Carolyn is not here. Carolyn is babysitting Rhapsody.
Would one of these be
Even
Bethany
though-
Jezos?
One of these would be Beth Jezos, yes.
And we did see a holographic projection of her.
Well, let's get to destroying.
But you know, you haven't fundamentally changed.
I don't know about that. I could do all sorts of neat tricks now, and I cast Firebolt at one of them.
Yeah, this is just a husk. So it dies immediately. There's nothing holding this thing together. Just immediately glass cannon.
Yeah, I Eldritch Blast. I can split
I get the feeling there's some
3.
catharsis here.
I can split 3 beams now, so to the other 3. Just
Now, I would remind you, cantrips are free. So you could cast multiple if you wanted to.
Oh, I'm turning these husks into ash. I'm going to keep firebolting them until they're gone.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you are able to fully destroy the clones.
and water. Fire and water. Alassiel is fire and water. This is good.
As the two of you get a single word in your mind that seems to emanate from the monolith. Overkill? And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Now remember, Rhapsody, we can't just go and hit stuff, right? We got to be thorough, and we can't just go overkill and send a bunch of cantrips everywhere.
You're probably right. I mean, I gotta think, what would our other party members do?
Right, they are investigating and searching. They wouldn't just be throwing and destroying stuff willy-nilly without inviting us.
Yeah. Honestly, if I found out that they
Fighting
were
us.
going willy-nilly destroying things without inviting us, I might have to. I might not be able to be held accountable for my actions, you know. But like, I trust them.
Of course, I trust them too.
Break the stone.
Break the stone. Break the stone. Break the stone.
Break the stone.
Still alive, y'all. We need to end the stream.
Okay.
That was.
Feed my cat before she eats me.
Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Take care,
Goodbye.
everybody.